Right, so we got a composting toilet from a company called Simploo. They're based in the UK. We've done the research here. These are probably the best or most affordable option for composting toilets. We've seen a lot of van conversion companies actually going dedicated with this composting toilet. So I'm just about to open up the boxes and see what's inside. I've never done an unboxing video before. I've seen them on YouTube, but they're very are they interesting? I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Little box first. Open this bad boy. What you guessing's inside here? I reckon it's going to be the filter, the carbon filter. Nope. It's the buckets that you do the business in. This is the brains of the operation. This is the hub of the centre. Stuff inside that, so we'll check that out. That's one box done. Open up the egg box. So I could have made a composting toilet myself, but you buy all the little components separately, individually, then you have to build frames round about it and then put them all in it. The components themselves normally come up to, if not close, very close to an actual cost of a toilet like this. And they look nice like the home DIY ones, but if you're going for like a nice compact clean like white toilet or shower cubicle, you want something that just like it's nice and ergonomically designed and actually looks like it's meant to be there, you know. It's a little bit of design detail, so this is what this is. So straight off the box, here is the urine separator. So you have to sit down for every toilet that you do, but this is where the urine goes and this is where it goes. Jobbies. And lovely high-end lid, and I do believe that these are soft close lids, although this one doesn't look like it. Yep. And then the toilet itself. There you go. Oh, one more thing. Haha. There we go. Got a little 12-volt fan, so this will fit in the back of the toilet. You wire it up here with the plug with the 12 volts, and then it will just constantly pull or draw the air from the basin area, and that will go to this bad boy. This is Simploo's carbon filter system. So you can vent these directly from the van out to the outside space, but I didn't want to be putting any more holes in the van that I actually didn't have to do. So this one here is designed to fit to the rear of the toilet itself. It just sits underneath it, and as I said, all the bad odours and smells gone into the 12-volt fan. It's pushed into here, so you probably put that in place there like that. It draws it down in, and these carbon filters last for a year, so you've got a full year's worth of means that you can have it in-house, all in the actual van, without any holes being cut to the exterior. I think that that's a simpler and easier, less complicated way of fitting an actual toilet. Look at the nice cool little logo, Simploo. So you have the main bucket, which is this. I did go for an additional bucket just in case one gets too full and we can just put a closed lid on it. This is the lid with the slider, the privacy slider. So the slider itself goes in here and it just like slides closed. Then you slide it closed again, so you don't see it on any of your business. They have a bit of pipe in here that will be obviously to fit through into the actual carbon filter itself, and we have opted for the composting bags to keep the buckets nice and clean. So fit a composting bag inside, put your waste material in, your composting like dry coconut husks or composting soil, and then you should be good to go just to lift it directly up. And here we have the urine bucket, so the pee-pee bucket that sits nicely into a little rut. It has a little rut placement inside here, it just sits nicely in there. Obviously you unscrew this bad boy and that will just direct straight into that, so peeing into that. But we went again for the little I thought I did. Oh, it might be in that actually. Let's see. Yeah. Backup bucket. But should have. Just disappointing that I don't. Oh, I do. Phew. This little thing is the urine alarm. So I guess when both prongs are submerged in some form of liquid or fluid, it makes a beep noise to let you know that your piss bucket's full. So when you hear the beep, you have to empty the wee. So that fits in there. Put a little sensor in. Nice and easy. Go for it. Oh my god, it's got such a nice design, look. And the bucket says Simploo. That looks like that's 3D printed, by the way. Not that anybody really cares, but I find it very interesting. So we'll sit him in there like that. Got a nice little slot, it fits in place. Set the wee bucket in there like that. And we have, what is the separate opening? I've read no instructions, I probably should, but I'm pretty sure I can fit this together myself without any guiding instructions. Just sit this there. Right, there you go. Start. Yeah, I know you have to slide this little thing under this. Oh, first time pro. Then you get your seat. Oh, that's not meant to happen. Just pretend that didn't happen. Slide that back in. Put this bad boy in place. That is a soft close. I knew it was a soft close. I've seen it in other videos. Slip this bad boy back in. I might be meant to slip this bad boy before you put that in. Yeah, could actually. The case. I'm making a mess of this. Get in the hole. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we might want to fast forward this bit. You just screw it like that. Alright, so I broke this, it popped out and I lost the spring, down the spring again, and now I'm going to have to try and fit this back in to the lid to get this fitted in correctly. So that'll go there like that, that'll go there like that, or is it that one that goes there? Gotcha. Right, so I had made a mess of this, as in pushed the old seat off, but I think I've got it now. That's in there, that's in there. Just need to get that bad boy in. Oh, fucking balls. It's super simple. It's literally called Simploo. It shouldn't actually have instructions because it's so simple. Okay, take two. Right, the problem I was having, which should have been the simplest thing about this whole thing, I got all this fitted, no problem. Put all the gubbins inside, put my separator on, nice and easy. I see people having issues trying to put that on, but yeah, like that, no problem. But these little things here that connect the toilet seat to the toilet lid, they popped off, and for the life of me, I could not get these things back on. So we had to take a little hiatus on the whole filming until I could eventually get these fitted. But look at them now. That's awesome. Right, so all I have to do here is now fit these in here, set them down, click. Click is good, and it's a soft close. That was actually really satisfying. And there you have it. That's the actual unit itself in its essence. You've got the toilet lid, you've got the seat, which I think I've scratched to hell because I was moving about in the van, but it's going to get wear and tear anyway. And then you have the separator, and you have the urine pot, and then you have the soil box as well. It has a nice little slide, which I'll give you a little overview of once we've done this. Put this back down again. Nice. Right, I'll move this over to the side a little bit. So what we have here at the back of it, move it a wee bit. I opted for doubles of everything. So we have 2 urine bottles, we have 2 soil buckets, and we have composting bags as well. But what you get with this is you get this little, I'd say previously, it's a little 12-volt fan, and that itself just fits into this little gasket. So you want to slide that on, it fits in there, and that's the vent, or the back vent. You can get it side vented or back vented. I chose back vented because we're going to try and do something a little bit different with this toilet. We're actually going to try and put it on brackets and hinges so that it's actually movable, and we'll sink it back into the wall when it's not in use, and when we need it we'll pull it back out. It's like a little hidden toilet. And then you get your pipe. Pipe goes into the fan, 12-volt fan, 12-volt fan, like so. There's a power point here, really simple. This just plugs straight in, plug and play. It's got an on-off switch, so when you're not overly stinky you don't need it on. When you're super stinky, turn this bad boy on. And then just simple little bullet connectors, live, negative, positive, negative, easy. And then this beauty here, this is the thing I'm actually most excited about, which is super sad. This is the carbon filter. So instead of venting it outside the van, cutting a hole in the van and letting it vent to the exterior, we can just simply sit this on. I don't know if it's fully visible. Is this visible? Yeah? Awesome. And you just fit that in there. That. We'll obviously have to seal it properly. It just sits there. I'll shorten this pipe so that it just sits behind it. It'll all sit in a tray with this housed in, and that is it. Switch your fan on, all your bad, all pongy air, jobby air, poo air will go down here into the carbon filter, and there'll be no smells. It'll be a beautiful, pristine, lovely, fresh smelling toilet. This is awesome. Woo-hoo poo!
Style.